And we're back to learning Inkscape in year day 48. Let me give you another example where we use union and difference. So another practice project. We'll create a rectangle first, then we use the polygon tool. Make it 3 corners, hold Control when you drag it, and then rotate it like this. Position it on center and then hold Shift when you resize it from bottom upwards. Now we get rid of this excess part using the rectangle tool and make that red. Then I go to this position right here and then left click drag. You can even make that bigger, no issue. Hold Shift, click on the triangle, so I've got these 2 elements selected, then go to Path and Difference. Any excess part is gone. Select the 2 elements that you've got, go to Path Union. It's the starting point for our speaker icon. Now create a circle here at the center point, hold Control and Shift, go to 45-degree angle to have a circle, then use the arrow keys to the right. Size is fine, but I actually want to use specific values. So let me delete this one here. Before we create another one, we want to have a good size. So go back to the reddish circle, check the top width. It's almost 130, so then we make that exactly 130 in millimeters. Specific size doesn't make that much of a difference for you. Important is that you have a relative value to work with when you create the other circles here. So circle is selected, I use Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to copy paste. Then I put it on top of the existing circle. Let me give that a different color. And 130 was our starting point. I'll now go to 110. And that means that the next circle that I create, I must go to 90. So I go 20 steps down for each. And that's what I would recommend. The exact value doesn't play a role, but the relative value here does. Once we've got it, I create a rectangle and we make that blue. I'll make that bigger here. And you cannot select all circles and then use difference on it. You have to select them one by one. That means that we need 3 rectangles. So select it, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V and Ctrl+V again. Give that different color so that you can see properly. I put them all on top of one another. Then I hold Shift and select the first circle. So 1 rectangle and 1 circle are selected. Path difference. And I repeat that now, create these half circles. So another greenish circle and a rectangle, path difference. And once again, hold Shift when you left click on both. Once more path difference. Now let me make these 2 circles black and the one in center white. And maybe I'll create a 4th half circle right here, because this one here I don't really like. To do it, let me first reposition it a little bit. I'll hold Control when I do. So select this one, then Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and check the size. It's 45 and 90. So this one needs to be 70 for the height. And the width, let me check. The other one is 55. So let me go to 35 and I'll make them white. Put it in center again. And then we've got it. I need to offset that 1 pixel to the left using the arrow key to get rid of this outline, but then we're good. So this would be one way to create a speaker icon using these simple operations and nothing else. As always, I would recommend that you try to recreate it. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.